Good morning, Keto Marnie here. It is Monday morning and I am trimming it back to basics because I have to. So, this morning I'm just going to do plain bacon and eggs. I'm out of cheese, so I can't make any more chaffles, and because I eat the chaffles all weekend long, I'm out of chaffles. So since I'm out of cheese, there's no making any chaffles. So just bacon and eggs today. I'm still gonna probably have my tuna later on tonight. I still have burger patties. So I don't know. I really don't like to eat those without the chaffles. So I don't know. I'll have to see what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'm gonna have a finished object tonight, I hope. So my son and my granddaughters visited me on Saturday, and they were here for a couple of hours. So I got to, we just sat in the backyard, well, stood in the backyard and watched the kids play. So that was really nice. I don't get to see my my grandchildren very often. And they don't even, they only live 6 minutes away. But, yeah, that's what's going on today. I am going to make some ketchup today because I ran out over the weekend. So that's it for now. I'm going to go. I hope everyone has a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in a little bit. So here's just a few pictures of the visit from my son and my granddaughters. So there's Lily and myself. She is 2. There's all 3 of us. My granddaughter Lily again, and then there's Lily and Skylar. Skylar will be 8 this month. My son Tim and my granddaughters, Skylar and Lily. Skylar and Lily. Lily's the rambunctious one. She's kind of a meanie. And my dad's sitting back there in the corner. So I mentioned that I was out of cheese earlier, but I forgot that when I first started making the pecan flour chaffles, I didn't use cheese at all, and I really liked them. So I'm going to make some chaffles anyway because I want some. And I have some bacon going, and this is going to sound weird, but I like to make bacon and eggs, and I like to add green beans to them. I know that sounds weird, but it's just something I've always liked. So anyway, I'm also going to make some ketchup. I'm going to get my ingredients out, and then I'll show it to you. Here is my eggs. It is 2 slices of bacon cut up, 2 eggs, and about a half a cup of green beans. And then I use this on there along with just plain pink salt by itself and pepper by itself. I also add this. I really like that stuff. So yeah, this is my breakfast. I've got some chaffles going. I'm only going to get, I think, 4 out of the mix. And I'm getting ready to make some ketchup. So here are all of my ketchup ingredients. I've got my tomato paste and tomato sauce. This is a 1/4 cup plus 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. The recipe calls for white vinegar. I don't use that. I use the apple cider vinegar. Plus, I filled it up to 3/4 of a cup the rest of the way with water. It looks like I need to go a little further. My spices, half a teaspoon of pink salt, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves, and this is cloves, 1/8 of a teaspoon of allspice, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. I just have the granulated garlic, so that's what I use. And then I use roughly about 30 drops of the liquid stevia. And then I just throw it all into my saucepan and let it reduce down till it gets thick to where I want it. And that is it. I'll show you when I'm done. Oh, and here's my chaffles. I've got one more going, just without cheese, that's all. And I like them just as well. so the last one is gone. So here's the ketchup. I ended up adding like a quarter cup of water, but this is about the consistency I like. So I never simmer it for as long as they say, because it's basically just to reduce it down until it's, you know, the desired consistency. And this is about it for me, and I always like it. It lasts for a couple of weeks in the fridge, and I'm really... my sister makes fun of me. She laughs at me because I will literally stand at the counter and eat spoons of this stuff. So yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna put it in a jar here in just a minute. My main thing is making sure that the tomato paste isn't chunky in there. So as long as I don't see any chunks and it's heated completely through, then this is good as done to me. So, all right, I'll show it to you in a minute. The roses are looking a little raggedy today. The wind knocked all the petals off. Oh, poor babies. So, these are the vincas. Nope, no blooms on them yet. He just planted them this weekend though, so. Well, there's some pretty roses. The whole thing is looking pretty raggedy though. And in my last video, I said that those were morning glories. Those are not morning glories. Those are clematis. And they're very pretty. But morning glories do grow over there, but usually towards the end of the season. And that hosta, the hosta's looking pretty ragged too. And my dad put some red liquid, sugary liquid stuff in the hummingbird feeder, hoping to maybe better attract some hummingbirds, because right now they just always gravitate to the honeysuckle. So he didn't fill it all the way. I hope by the afternoon some of these plants pop back up, because even the spirea is looking a little bit more raggedy than it was yesterday. It was looking really good yesterday. I was hoping to have or catch a hummingbird while I was on here, but I guess not. Hey there, so I am closing this out for tonight. I have 2 finished objects and neither one of them turned out great. So I am just not good at this yet, but it's only been a couple weeks that I started doing this. So I just need to practice some more. I'm not giving up. I still have more things that I want to make. So I'm almost embarrassed to show this, but my bunny. I didn't have pins on me to pin the ears in place where I wanted them, so they're way too far back on his head. So the only way to get them to look right at all is to flop them over. So yeah. And then the second one is a little itty bitty bunny. So I think I like this one better, even though his face is squashed. I just have to keep practicing. So anyway, I think I'm going to work on my bath sheet tonight, because I've still got several inches left to do on it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope everyone had a great day. I am tired. Sitting outside when it is in the 80s and almost 90, it just makes me tired. even though I'm not doing anything while I'm out there. So, I think my sister might be coming over tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm not sure, so I don't know how much I'll be recording. But I'm going to go ahead and go. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a great night. See you tomorrow.